improve to keep your projects running quickly and with agility and being very nimble. In order to do that, you need to pay attention to your technical debt on your software development projects. Hi, my name is Tim McDermott. I live in Tampa Bay, Florida, where we have beautiful outdoor locations. Today I'm standing in front of an old schoolhouse. It was built in 1855 by a general who built the schoolhouse where his daughters could receive an education here. Okay, technical debt. How to explain it? It's a lot like financial debt. You have a credit card and an emergency comes up, you put something on the card, and with the idea that later on you'll repay the debt. And then but if you don't, what happens? You incur interest, and the interest could compound and compound and compound. So there's an expense associated with that debt. Technical debt is the same way. It's in software development. When you start a project, you often don't know the technical details well enough, so you have to perform some experiments, etc. And those experiments, you do them, and you wind up having to use them in the actual product. You keep them, and because you may not have enough time before the go live date to fix them, even though they work, but they're not pretty. You did the quick but dirty approach to the software development, but you don't have time to go back and clean it up. So that's one of the ways in which technical debt can occur, and you have to deal with it because over time it'll build up, and that adds a lot of complexity to the project, and then the project the code gets overly complicated. You get spaghetti code, they call it big ball of mud code, or dirt field projects, etc. You need to build, so the solution then is, and those issues then cause problems for the business, because if you lose technical agility, you lose business agility along with it. The slowdown in the software development causes slowdown in the rate of innovation inside the company. So therefore, you need to deal with technical debt, and you can't completely eliminate it, but you can manage it. So how do you manage it? One way is, it must be in the definition of done for your software development project, have code quality reviews and checks that your code has to meet, and architecture quality standards that you have to live up to before the code can be delivered into production. So that's one way of dealing with it. Another is to include in every sprint some refactoring of the code, some going back and reviewing the old code and bringing it up to making it more elegant, more efficient, etc., bringing it up to current standards, etc. That needs to be in every sprint. Just like when you incur credit card debt, what do? You add a little bit of funds into your payment every month to slowly, over time, pay back that debt. It's the same with software development. And when you're creating estimates, same thing. When you're estimating a new piece of work, a new coding, build in time into your estimates to do your refactoring. And that's it. That's how you deal with technical debt. You build refactoring into your future sprints. And with that, I hope you find this presentation of good value. If so, I hope you like and share. Now I got to go back and get my bag out there by the porch. These kids don't break into it and steal anything. Thank you all very much.